Hello and welcome to our tutorial series on using the Where Climbers Gather forums hosted by Solid Rock Climbers for Christ. Where Climbers Gather is a place online that climbers can go to connect with one another either in your own area or where you're going on trips to help make connections and build relationships within the climbing community. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to get started. So I'm here on our homepage, that's www.srcfc.org, and on this blue banner up on the top you'll see Where Climbers Gather all the way to the right. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Now here it's going to say Where Climbers Gather, log in. You put your username and password here, it will take you in. Now obviously, since I'm showing you how to register, we don't have that. So we're going to go to registration. And that is a weird little thing that my Chrome does, I don't know if everyone else's does, drops me down to the bottom of the form before I get started. So anyway, what you're going to see here is a form that you'll fill out, and I want you to know up front here, it shows how your information is going to be used. Now very little of this we actually share at all. Even a lot of your information is set by default to be hidden on the forum, and you need to change that yourself. So you don't need to share anything more than what you're comfortable with. Some of the information, like your name and stuff, can be made public if you want. So anyway, putting in your mailing address is optional, and we have the right to update or delete your information if we think it's necessary, but that's usually not the case. So here I would go in and I would choose my my username and password and put all that information in. And then I would give an email address that I would use. Now, all of this is the email address is so that we can confirm your account, and that's how you'd get your information if you ever lost it. Now over here to the side, you'll see there's a little button. You click that button to make something visible if you want to. For instance, by leaving it unchecked, I would not be sharing my email address. I would go down through here through the rest of the information. We're just going to ignore that it says that email address already exists, because of course it does. I've had to do this before. So you're just going to move on here to the next bit here. You'd put in your name, your city, your state, all that kind of stuff. You're just regular information. You can see a lot of it is set up to always be hidden or always visible, and then the rest have those boxes you can check if you want to share it. Underneath that we have climbing information, and this is where you would tell us where you climb, what level you climb, your experience, kind of some of the places you've been, and what kind of climbing you're into, whether it's sport rock or trad climbing, what have you. And this is to help you find other people that share your specific interests within climbing through Where Climbers Gather. So, if you're a trad climber, you can find other climbers that are in the Rocky Mountain area, for instance, if you're heading out there, or what have you. So coming down here on the last one, we have your story. Now this is where you would put in as much as you want to share. We at Solid Rock Climbers for Christ, we're obviously a Christian organization, and so we're interested to know where you are on your spiritual journey, whether that's been you've been walking with Christ since you were young, or if you are not really religious at all. Whatever that is, as much as you'd want to share, you can go ahead and share that there. Similarly with the life story. Now after that, there's one other one that that you need to fill in, and that's how did you find Solid Rock Climbers for Christ? We just want to know how you found out about us, whether it was through a friend or through one of our web ads or our Facebook page or what have you. We want to know how you found out about us and why you're here. Lastly, you have the CAPTCHA. We don't allow robots in on the forums, and so you need to go ahead and answer that. That's pretty straightforward stuff. So I'm going to put in a few things here, and then I'll get back to show you the next part. So now you can see that's brought me back here to the login page, and it's actually sent an email to my email that I put in. to let me know that I've signed. But you don't actually need to go that to confirm. You can sign in right now. So let's go ahead and do that. And what this is going to take me to is a page that is, you'll see it when you are new to the site. It's just going to ask you how you're wanting to use the site. For instance, if you're interested in becoming a member of SRCFC, you can go to there and find out kind of what our beliefs are and what we're all about, see if that's something you want to be a part about. You can let us know if you're already a member of SRC, or if you're just interested in using the site. You can just pick whatever it is that you want to do. Hit submit, and then that will take us to the site user portal. Now I'll be going over what you can do here in a later video, so that should get you up and running with Where Climbers Gather, and we hope that this is a blessing to you and that you're able to make some good friendships and get in some good climbs.